Alright, what's going on YouTube? Sean Gamer. Today we got Goku versus Superman, man. Dragon Ball versus the DC Comics Death Battle. Now, I'm gonna actually drop this one on the main channel because, you know what I'm saying, I want everybody to see it too. This is one of the biggest death battles probably on the channel. This is the, like, bro, do you not understand how big this debate is between Goku and Superman? Are you kidding? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I see the chat, everybody keeps talking about some Goku gonna win, Superman gonna win. I'm gonna give it a buck. I low-key got it on Goku. And as a DC fanboy who knows a lot about the power scaling, I know all about Superman, bro. There's different versions of Superman that's OP. I don't know which one they're gonna use, but you know what I'm saying? You feel me? 1 million Superman, like, you know what I'm saying? Just a Superman, like, which one they're gonna use, but it was like, what's the strongest one? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Sun fuel Superman, like, he broken, you feel me? But, like, you know what I'm saying? Are they gonna use, like, I don't know, like, Goku, which one are they gonna use? Are you gonna use Ultra Instinct Goku? Like, well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. But regardless, I think it's gonna be a good fight. But I don't know. I think Goku really got it, bro. Them Saiyans are different, bro. Them Saiyans are really different, bro. I don't know. This the feats. Like, if you go by feats, I think Goku got it, bro. If we're going by feats, I think Goku got it. Because Saiyans are different. Even though Kryptonians are different, you know what I'm saying? Kryptonians are crazy too. Saiyans are different, but we're gonna find out. If you guys aren't ready, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna click play. Or not, because I gotta wait for the premiere to start and then it's gonna click play. If I'm being real, this probably can go either way. But I got my money on Goku. I might, bro. I said bro. The last death battle I put my money on, bro. I said Rick and Morty was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Rick Sanchez, and I was wrong by far because the doctor whooped the mess out of Rick. And you guys cooked me in the comment section, so let me not do that again. Let me make sure, you know what I'm saying, I get this right. They really cooked me in the comment section. What someone just said SpongeBob beats both.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Not the BetterHelp. Again, it's always BetterHelp. Here we go. Here we go.
Son Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
Alright. Yes. All of the. Yes. There you go. Let's get it.
Given Dragon Ball Super's contingent continuities, we'll include all
Manga and comics. Let's go.
Plus Dragon Ball heroes. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's go.
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku. Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy. Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come. Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan. Not just raised, but trained. Gohan
Kakarot
began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame Senrin style, which focused
No, don't say you're not a bad dad. He a deadbeat. It's okay.
Which strongly defined Goku's character.
Son Goku's a
The more he
deadbeat. It's
learned,
okay.
The more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge light
scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected.
This music is
and
fire.
appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans.
Yeah.
You know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God
Yeah.
Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went berserk.
Fidel commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs are up.
And, that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
What
And
the
Goku
world?
destroyed that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through his
Ultra
time zone by
Instinct is
forcing himself
different,
to the
bro.
future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form,
Woo! Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku isn't a normal transformation, it's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone, doing without thinking.
something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, Autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what
My.
comes his way, Goku
And
will
just said,
automatically
"Excuse me.
dodge, block,
Excuse
and
me."
counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
My
Looking back at
gosh.
Goofy Monkey Boy chopping wood and punching
Monkey.
dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Hey, you're pretty strong.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Oh,
more
jeez.
powerful
Is
than
it a plane?
It's a bird.
Is it a plane? No, it's Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the
Hey,
far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El
Kal-El.
sent to Earth by his
Kal-El,
parents,
ay,
barely escaping
Kal-El,
from
Clark Kent,
destruction.
ay, Kal-El,
Raised by
Clark Kent,
farmers as Clark
ay.
Kent, he eventually became Superman.
Smallville.
The oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget them. Comic book clubs.
Yeah,
now
comic book,
recruit
he's
Boy
different.
Scouts.
That man is
Definitely
different,
not
bro.
Jesus. Wait, we're
He said,
saying-
"Leave me alone, everybody."
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from
Nasty,
some
man.
truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades,
Clark Joseph
Superman
Kent.
has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home.
Oh, yeah, Lana
to the
Lang,
mercy of alien
the
people.
OG.
This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity.
Yeah, bro.
He can do all that.
His feats are actually crazy too.
Really?
Wait, bro.
Thinking of Elseworld stories outside
They both got some
like
crazy
Dark Return.
feats.
It's a good question, though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And
Jesus.
yes, he can't see through lead. That's okay, though. He can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It
My
used to
gosh.
train him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality-warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman
Bro, this could go either way, bro. They both got some crazy feats, bro. And they're not even using the strongest form of Superman yet.
G, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard.
Bro,
to
where's
fight
1 million
Thor
Superman?
For 1,000 years.
Well, he's not. I don't think he's the strongest, but he's one of them.
from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega beams, even Retcon
Yeah,
and the
Darkseid.
Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman, and DC Comics as a whole, have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right?
Yeah.
Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kinda canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future
Injustice.
Superman, Big Robot Superman.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Superman,
That was Superman.
Dinosaur
They said he's the most broken variant.
Still, this new
Or
canon
version of
has
Superman.
his ability.
But I think it's 1 million Superman because isn't he not canon? The robot Superman? I don't think he's canon.
And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun,
'Cause he literally left the
so
page.
Blue Star increases them even further.
Like,
in fact, upon
that's
visiting
broken.
a White Star, he attained a whole
Man, left the
new
comic
level of
page.
Power.
When that old baldy
Okay, Lex Luthor.
teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember, Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
What? That's
Oh,
31
look at all them zeros.
Supes helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him so hard it
Punched
kickstarted
him.
another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses.
Yeah,
There's
kryptonite.
of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Not all at once. He has been able to move planets around while under a red star. So
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic.
Yeah.
It's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before.
Yeah, Shazam.
Superman
Black Adam.
challenges the idea that absolute
A bunch of
power
magic
corrupts
users.
Absolutely. He's the goodest good guy of them all. But there is nuance to being good. Even if he is the ultimate power fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Punch the mess out of
Such as when
Darkseid.
he took on the World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the 6th dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home. Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree,
Yeah.
answer Christmas cards from strangers,
Yep.
and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
Well, if he gets that Black Kryptonite, just GG's. We all die here. It's gone.
It's getting to be the holiday season again, and I just
All right,
know
well, since I
about
can't skip, I'm gonna go ahead and mute it, bro. Superman, bro, they both got some crazy feats. I ain't gonna hold you. Sun dipped Superman 100, like, bro. That Superman is a million, like 1 million Superman is actually a demon. Is it 100 mil or 1 mil? I don't remember. But that regardless, that Superman is actually a demon, okay? Like, he's actually a demon. You feel me? Now, what is it called? I think the robot Superman is called Cass? Or something like that? I'm pretty sure it's Cass. I'm not sure. Y'all can correct me in the comment section. But that Superman, I don't even think he's canon. If he's canon, then that's definitely one of the most powerful versions by far. And he's broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's broken. I seen the feats, and I did research. I just don't remember his name. I'm bad with names. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's gonna win now. After seeing both of their feats.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
They're both broken.
It's time for a death battle!
I still got my money on Goku, but I might be wrong. By far. Let's see. I'm wrong again, am I? I already know, y'all. I ain't gonna switch up though. Come on, I ain't gonna switch up.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Okay. Okay, Goku. Let me get my money worth. Goku, let me get my money's worth. Remember, this isn't the most powerful state, you know what I'm saying? This is regular Super Saiyan. Come on. He didn't even evolve yet to God. He going crazy. This is best Superman though as well. No, know what I'm saying? Ultra Instinct. There you go. Boom. Bink. Let's go. Mink. Ultra Instinct. Let's go. Yep. Come on. Stop holding back. He always holds back. Oh, got the butter cake. Superman, stop holding back.
Just fine.
What that mean? Oh my gosh. There you go. We going blue with it. He said screw red. Let's go. Ah. Yeah, eat that, Superman. What you mean? He ate the mess out of it. Oh, we in space with it? Let's go. Oh! Woo-hoo! This man is demon.
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Oh, let's go. Oh, he's doing the super. He said, ah, yeah. Bro, is that canon? He is the power of the robot one. Is that canon, bro? That has to be canon because he just used the power of it.
What do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
What you finna go? UI? UI, let's go. UI, let's go. UI versus strongest Superman, let's go. That's what I came here for. Oh my gosh. They're both just so strong. You can't hit me when I'm Ultra Instinct. Oh, he used the solar move. Explode the area. Oh, he finna. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. He got sun dipped. He got sun dipped. Oh, it's over. He got sun dipped. Oh, 1 million. Oh, GG's. We die here. Yeah, it's over. 1 million.
Ah, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
It's a draw?
KO!
It's a draw?
That's it! The final, indisputable answer! Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There
Okay.
are so many ways the
Yes.
battle could go.
Thank
especially
you.
with all the other
I'm not wrong and I'm not right.
Goku
Yeah.
would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
First up,
That man got
Superman
sun
hit
dipped.
hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 Vigentillion times larger.
What?
Or a Novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes competes with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out, though.
Yeah, if you can keep up the Flash, you fast, bro. You fast. Especially Wally. I don't think you can keep up with Wally, though. Maybe Barry Allen.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and Ultra Instinct, could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is
Yeah, he wants to fight.
While Superman
Let's
sees
box.
training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman, but perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality.
Yeah.
He's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering Instant Transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, Instant Transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well, I think there's something else. Goku versus Superman breaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman,
My
Captain
dog
America
Spidey
rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by simplifying them to contestants?
Superman be holding back a lot though, even if he says he doesn't.
So, then what's the point?
It's a mental block.
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together. And that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click the
Never win a death battle vote, bro. I can never win, bro. Can never win, bro. Whenever I vote, it's always wrong, bro. Can never win, bro. Always wrong, bro. Why couldn't it just say it's a draw, bro? I know he died. I'm wrong again.